officer can cost up to $20,000. That's going to include the dog, the training, the equipment. And because it is so expensive, often police departments aren't able to make the purchase. But I talked to a local couple who is working to change that. It's no sibling rivalry, just good old playtime between G and Grim. He's the boy, she's the girl. Both are 16-week-old German shepherds, full of energy and currently in training. Rocky and Shannon Smith would consider it like pre-kinder for pups.
We go out to eat, we take her, and we sit out on the patio and enjoy our meal. You know, you have to do all these things so she's exposed, just like you would. So in her job, nothing is new to her.
She spends many nights crying over the fact that they've left her, but once you see them out working on the streets, it changes everything. Because
the hope is that one day G and Grim will grow up to wear the badge. They'll be tested at 8 months to see if they qualify for the Canine Police Academy.
What they look for is their drive or their desire to play ball.
If everything checks out, eventually they'll be assigned a partner and enrolled in training. But before all that, the Smiths are their handlers and founders of Canine Officers, a 2-year-old nonprofit that started off with a goal of donating 2 dogs per year.
Up to this point today, we've donated 15 dogs total, so we've way exceeded our expectations thanks to the generosity of the energy business here in Houston.
That's quite the expense considering these dogs, the training, socializing, all of it can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And sometimes the dogs are imported from Europe.
Boy, sit. You're okay.
Like Apollo, he's from Slovakia, currently working with Eric Gum, Canine Officer for Sealy Police.
He's going to detect marijuana, cocaine, heroin, ecstasy, and methamphetamine.
The 3-year-old took over after the previous dog was diagnosed with cancer. Officer Gum says luckily the PD already had a lot of the equipment for a canine, so there weren't any extra expenses. Still, though, without the Smiths, most departments aren't able to spend the thousands of dollars on potential police dogs.
And the truth is, he's going to smell the axle grease, but he can also smell the other stuff that's with it. So that's why he's going to find drugs in gas tanks and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. They're smart.
They are focused, and even though they are trained to only listen to the voice of their partner, Shannon says the real treat comes from them.
These dogs, they remember me. They'll oftentimes leave their handler and run up. It's like, hey, Mama. They still know who I am. So it's pretty cool to have that connection with them, even after they're bonded with their handler.
And it's pretty cool that they have donated already so many dogs to several local departments. Now, they depend on funds, though, in those fundraisers. Speaking of which, let me tell you, they have one starting today. It's going to run through the weekend, September 18th and 19th. Take a look here. It's the 3rd annual Plays for Canine Shoot. So tonight, you can go practice. The shoot begins, games, fun, cocktail hour. They're going to have all sorts of things. And then Saturday, registration is open. They're going to have a canine demo, an award ceremony before that big tournament. So you can still register. And there's the address right there on your screen. It's 16,500 Westheimer Parkway. So this is just awesome. So when you help them out, know that it goes all back to the canines and eventually to the police officers to keep us safer.
I love that. They don't forget who Mama is. That's
no, that is pretty cool.
Good for them.
You're looking at really